This is Phil Reed. You couldn't tell that he's a foreigner, right?
Hello, 你好。
你好。哇，外国人哈。
我是Jingdezhen人。
Jingdezhen local, that's how he sees himself after making the city his home for the past 36 years. And this is his story.
I didn't choose Jingdezhen. Jingdezhen chose me. I was quite attached to Chinese culture very much younger before I came here. These weren't just singular moments. This was a continuation of Yuan Fen. I was an oil painter for many years. I did some volunteer work for the AGO. The museum was right in the heart of Chinatown. I would volunteer and then I would walk through Chinatown. I saw this one shop and it said, ink painting lessons. And I thought, I knew a little bit about it. I thought, oh, yeah, I like the skill. Maybe I'll go there for a couple of weeks and I'll learn some skill. Then I can go back to my own painting. But then that was it. It was like 15, 20 years later, I was still painting ink painting and not doing any oil painting. I just focused completely on ink painting. Because it's not just about painting. It's about philosophy. It's about poetry. It's about emotion. It's about culture. It's about humanity. So it all came together. My work expresses my observations of life, my feelings, my expressions. Jingdezhen has been a pivotal foundation, a pillar of my expression. Many people come here with cameras and take photos. As a painter, as an artist, I like to express my visions through my paintings. I never realized what I was doing until 15, 20 years later. And then all of a sudden I see this transition. I realized, wow, I was actually documenting Jingdezhen. From the very beginning of my observation of the change in Jingdezhen to the influence of the modernity. So changing from antiquity to modernity is the expression that I have as a painter, as an artist. I remember the exact moment I was riding up on the top of the hill and I looked over a new Jingdezhen. And then in my heart I have a little sentiment. I said, so where is old Jingdezhen? And then I look into the mirror, my rearview mirror on the bike, and that is the reflection of old Jingdezhen. Forward for the modernity, looking back in our mirror at antiquity. And both have that great, wonderful spirit of Jingdezhen. Hello! How are you? Nice to meet you. I have an established base of activity right now. My teaching, my volunteer, my studio art, my studio work, my creative work. So I have all that set up as a platform. I don't know what's coming up. I don't go out looking for it. You know, I allow myself to be open to whatever comes in. So I'm always available as best I can to extend myself to all of those activities. Being a volunteer has always been part of my heart. It's always been what I want to do as a community artist. To put myself as a volunteer is to really extend myself into community. I go to Fuliang, a primary school in Jingdezhen, who's never seen a foreign teacher before, never seen a foreigner before. They're all over me and they're around and they're smiling and they're laughing and we're playing and it just warms my heart. That's what I love to do. That's the type of outreach I like to do with the community. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye. I tell them to enjoy the culture, visit the city. Because of my longevity here and because what I do here is a little different than most other visitors would do, I just encourage them to go out and meet the people. To me, it's the people. The people touch me. And that's the great wealth of Jingdezhen. The buildings will always change, but the spirit of the people stays the same. 我爱Jingdezhen，我是Jingdezhen人，so I feel part of the community.